and Daniel Steris. Memo Rodriguez comes into central midfield as you're about ready for kickoff. Matchday referee Alan Chapman gets us going into Miami after a 2-hour delay. First time senior manager Paulo Nagamura as Sebastian Ferreira tries to get the opportunity going. Quintero for Corey Baird, and it's a great save from Marsman. Straight into the action in the first minute. Returning from injury, he hasn't played since October of last year. Will be how the pitch will play. We saw Sebastian Ferreira, the center forward for Houston, slip. Considering the amount of water that this playing surface took on in the last 2 hours, it looks pretty good for the moment.
Miraculous.
Here is Ethan Bartlow, who's the 6th pick in the college draft a year ago at the University of Washington. It's a nice ball to break lines there. Pico is in. He's got the score option for Ferreira. And Marsman again there to deny. This time Pico.
Here's that lead up. Way too footloose and fancy free. Free as a bird in the park. And Fafa Picault maybe should have clipped this one with his left foot, but it must be made of wood because he's got the goalkeeper going down. He goes with his right.
Miami has it back now through Gregory. And Lassiter has a go from long distance. Clark there to save. Yedlin trying to follow. Certainly enjoyed the qualification process. Taylor now on here for Robinson. Teasing will cut on to his right.
Ball.
And play it with Mota, who strikes from the edge of the area. It's right at the gloves of Steve Clark. Well, struck there, but Clark behind it. It will be Memo Rodriguez across the corner. The 26-year-old came through the full Houston organization. Will take now the short corner here from Quintero and sting it into the area, and it's another free header. Pico again involved, and he just couldn't keep it down. Away at Cincinnati, Miami now the only team in the East to have yet to win. Mota with a lovely flick on there and towards Lassiter, who's got inside of Hadebi. Lassiter, and the first time strike from Robert Taylor has gone wide. Ferreira dispossessed, and Mota wants to start the break now with Robbie Robinson. Running here at Bartlow. Robinson wants to go the way. Lovely turn. Robinson has his shot deflected there by teenage Hadebi, who does well to cover. It's a corner to Miami.
It's a wonderful cutback here from Robbie Robinson. Ask the defender, do you want to dance? And there. He leaves him with twisted blood and his knees on backwards. Look at this. Wonderful skill, control, and that's a great...
Mota looks like he's going to be the one who will deliver, and he will indeed swing it in towards that back post. Gregory arriving, trying to head it across. Multiple shouts for handball. For the moment, Alan Chapman is awarded a corner. Space through this midfield here for Miami to play through. Lassiter has Yedlin.
Good ball.
Low into Higuain. Now flip back for Robert Taylor. Just wide there. Ready he would be to play from the start. Did get the start last weekend, as you mentioned, MLS Next Pro, but is he fully fit? Well, he certainly looked like it tonight as Dorsey gets a crossway header from Quintero, 1-0. And Houston Dynamo taking advantage of the great ball in from Griffin Dorsey. He found some space, and Quintero has 3 goals in Houston's last 3, and they found the breakthrough just on the other side of halftime.
Yeah, but it takes a deflection, I think. The pass from Dorsey. Take a look here. There it is. There's the bloop that takes it over the top of Lowe. And that's a cruel slice of luck. And it falls beautifully for Quintero, but then he puts it away beautifully, sends it bouncing past.
Didn't quite come off. Bartlow smacks it forward. Oh, Marsman went for it. He didn't get there. He pulls down Quintero, and the chance on the follow is wide. It's a penalty to Houston. To a spot of bother and had no choice but to commit the penalty. Which gives Houston the chance.
It's a very tough decision and had plenty of height and distance on it, I would have thought. So a bit of a blot on his copybook tonight from the Mars man.
Debate over who is going to take the penalty, but it's going to be Pico. 6 of 7 in his career from the spot. Marsman gets the right way, but Fafa Pico picks out the bottom left-hand corner, and Houston have doubled their lead here at Drive Pink Stadium in the 57th minute. It's Miami 0, Houston 2.
Life of a goalkeeper with wonderful net minding, and he's close to getting to this one. He tries to make up for his blooper, but Fafa punishes the net.
Yedlin trying to win it there off of Pico, and he's just about done so. The layoff there from Lassiter as Malta tries to swing Robinson in behind with a nice ball towards him. Just takes it on the volley and strikes it towards goal, but never going to trouble Clark with that sort of effort. First half not as forthcoming here in the second. It's a nice switch from Lassiter out towards Robinson as Allen joining him in the attack. Round one, Robbie has a go, and it's a well-struck ball that forces a decent save there out of Steve Clark. Now Malta takes it on the volley, takes a deflection. Taylor will get there, how to call, and it will indeed be a penalty kick to Inter Miami. It's a lifeline here as Taylor won it ahead of the Houston keeper, and the deflection.
Rat-a-tat-tat, and it falls beautifully for Robert Taylor, and this time it's the other goalkeeper, Steve Clark, who's a little bit reckless.
Is there life in this yet for Inter Miami? Just right now with Higuain, who sends the keeper the right way, but he couldn't quite get there, Steve Clark, and Gonzalo Higuain has scored from the penalty spot for a second match running, and it's game on here at Drive Pink Stadium as it's 2-1.
Cool as a bomb disposal expert here. Beautifully dispatched. Steve Clark locks eyes, as you say, Chris, and he sends his body one way, and he thinks he can fool him by going left and right, but Gonzalo's seen it all in his time, and smooth as a Zamboni with the finish.
Houston have not won away from home in their last 26 MLS League games. Pasher slides Pico into space. Can he put it away? Fafa Pico for three, and Houston are going to end this streak. It's been since 2020 that they've won away from home, but they're going to do it today here at Drive Pink Stadium as they finish this one off of Inter Miami.
Well, the last cutting blow here. This one's put to bed by Fafa Pico with a wonderful arrowed shot. Down low, he does everything right. He sees his teammates. He says, I see you lads, I don't need you. Seemed to hold in there, but put to the sword by the third goal. And an even, strange sort of game. The two goals from Houston were a little fortunate in many ways.